Beach, summer, spaghetti with clams. Okay, we might not have the first two things, but let's make some spaghetti alle vongole. Shall we do some spaghetti clams? Come on, let's do it. We got the clams over here and they've been cleaning for about 2 hours in cold, salty water. And you need to do that and move them around because as you can see, if you go closer, there are particles inside. There's sand, there's a little bit of dirt, and this process allows it for everything to be nice and clean. We're then going to be putting in a colander, but we're going to try to make some noise here because we want to smack them and we want to see if they open. If they open, it means that the animal is dead and we need to take that clam away because there's one thing that can ruin your spaghetti con le vongole, and that's a dead clam or is a clam with sand inside it. Now we give them a further wash with running water. And now let's talk about what we're going to do today. Spaghetti alle vongole, spaghetti with clams, is a fantastic recipe and it's actually pretty easy to make if you get good clams and you know a little bit what to do. The ingredients are very simple. You got the clams, which we just looked at. Then we're going to have some garlic, some parsley, some chili, and some really good spaghetti and lovely olive oil and white wine. What can go wrong with ingredients so good? So with that said, let's get cracking. The whole dish takes very little to make, so we need to do things all at the same time. First of all, we're going to start infusing the olive oil and cooking the clams. So we have some parsley. As usual, we break off the stalk and the stalk go in and they help to infuse the olive oil. We're going to take 3 cloves of garlic, just break them, they go in. Some extra virgin olive oil, a good amount, and this over the fire. Once the oil has a bit of heat, we add the clams. And given that today we're cooking for 4 people, we have 1.8 kilos of clams. So if you look at here, you would amass too many clams. So we're going to cook it in 2 batches because you want to make sure that the clams are touching the pan. Hood comes on. We now add some white wine. Now I like to put a little bit of spice. So I'm going to put a chili. Up to your taste. I like to just take one, take the seeds off, and then we can just put it here, and then we can take it out just afterwards. When you got them here, give them a whack. They have them opening it up. And as they open, just have a plate by your side, and the ones that open, we take them out. This will make sure that we don't overcook these guys. And see, they're going to release all this water, and this is the water we're going to use to cook our spaghetti and make them unbelievably creamy. As you can see, the clams took 3 minutes, Nelly, what do you think? To start opening it up. So it's a quick cooking method. It was a great batch. They all opened. Of course, if some of them don't open, just throw them away. That means they're dead. You don't want to eat them. And you're left over with this nice liquid here. And we're going to use this to cook the pasta in. And because we did such a great job in cleaning the clams, there are no residue, there's no sand. It's fantastic. If by any chance you see that there is some little bit of a residue, it means you haven't cleaned the clams properly. That's fine. You're still going to keep this. What you would do is that you probably save it and try to clean it up as much as you can. Now with the pasta, the usual thing, we salt this. Our pasta go in. As usual, we want high quality pasta because the starch in the pasta is what's going to give us that creaminess. Now in the restaurants, they don't do this for you, but you know, we're amongst family. So I think it's quite nice when you help and you clean some of them and you throw away the rest so that in your dish, you got some with the shell on and some which are already been cleaned up for you. So we cleaned a bunch, and as usual, with a few minutes to spare, we're going to finish off cooking it inside this pot over here. Just take it from here, carry some of the water over. We'll try to make less of a mess as possible. That's usually hard for me. And the spaghetti is going to start absorbing this water with the taste of clams. Let's add some fresh parsley. Now our spaghetti are ready. See all this creaminess that we got out of the cooking method. The star of the show. Ah, this is a gorgeous plate. The spaghetti vongole. What can you want more than this? Now let's look at plating this. And we'll add a pinch of fresh parsley. To top it up, we're gonna have a monocultural frantoio. This goes fantastic with seafood. Just a swirl. Now let's taste if it's any good. It looks amazing. Let's give this a shot. Fantastic. I hope you liked the video. Please put a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. See you next time. Buon appetito.